Patreon.com/the Walk-Off Podcast. $4 a month gets you in there. Buck Martinez back in the booth for the 2023 season. Pat Tabler gone. Tabby's gone. So we're going to see at least one new voice. One new, I'd say face, but we don't really see the face too much. One new voice covering the Jays. Buck Martinez, 72, 73 years old. Obviously had his battles with cancer last year. I'm happy that he's back, but also have to acknowledge the fact that he's probably done after this year, if not next. Like, we're getting to the end of the Buck Martinez era. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, definitely.
So, I mean, on the one side, I want to say congratulations, Buck, on your recovery and your battle with cancer, and kudos there. But let's look forward a little bit, and let's have a speculation on who replaces Buck. What are the voices of Blue Jays games look like 2 years from now?
I think it's Shulman's full time now. So
I'm good with Shulman.
we are so lucky.
Yeah.
So lucky to have Dan Shulman. Like, I watch as much baseball as probably anybody on this planet. And not every broadcast team has a Dan Shulman.
Nope.
He is intelligent. He's knowledge, like he knows the game. He's not just a stats guy. Like, he understands the game. He's been a fan since he was a kid. He's been a Jays fan since he was a kid. So that's locked up. Love Shulman. I think Siddle is probably the obvious choice to step in for Buck. Does he have like the crazy flair that Buck has, and like the Martinez isms, and no, he doesn't yet. But he's relatively new to the broadcast game, and he breaks down tape as well as anybody. You see him on Jays Central with Jamie. He breaks down, like he sees a lot of little things that people just the average viewer doesn't, and he breaks it down in a way that it is consumable. Like, it's not over our heads. We can see what he's talking about. So I think Siddle is probably in there. But we're still going to obviously need another guy. I like the great thing with Buck is that he can flip between color and actual play-by-play. He does both. I'm not sure we're going to find a guy like that. Like, that's tough to do. And Buck's done it admirably for a long time. I think you can kind of see it on like the guests on on Jay Central, like Ricky Romero. I can see him, like, they've brought him on quite a bit lately. He's been spending a lot of time in Toronto. I am sure this season we will see more of him to see if he's like a guy. I also see Vernon Wells a little bit. And every time I see him, all I can think is, man, they should have him on more. He's another smart guy, played at a very high level. All his best years were with the Jays. I think he's another guy we could you could see him dipping his toe into broadcasting. So I could see him this year, like, hey, let's give him, a few extra games and to break down. So I can definitely see them trying out a few guys this season to see what they have when it comes to being an everyday in the booth broadcaster.
Yeah, so you think 2023 with Buck Martinez, maybe it's not a full-time Buck Martinez?
Oh, yeah, he's not broadcasting 145, 150 games. I think Caleb Joseph's going to probably fill in a little bit too.
Well, if Siddle's going to the booth full-time, then Caleb Joseph replacing him on Jays Central with Jamie Campbell.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, Jamie Campbell has had his own health concerns recently. So we may have a, knock on wood, a whole new, well, not a whole new, but a
Yeah,
lot of
but
changes coming in the next
and
two,
it
three
comes with
years.
every broadcast group. I mean, age comes for all of us. It's not just you don't just get to retirement age when you play the sport. You also get to retirement age when you broadcast. And like Buck has been with this organization, since what, the early '80s. He's
Yeah,
put 40 years in as a Blue Jay player, manager, coach, broadcaster. Like there's nothing left for Buck to do. Like he has been as close to like our Mr. Blue Jay as it
yeah,
gets.
for sure.
But he has, I don't want to say his broadcasting quality has gone down, but it's starting to become outdated. I think newer fans aren't, they don't want to hear like, well, back in my day stories
Hmm.
18 times a game. Um,
I'm with you
I
there. We need people that are maybe a little more up with the technology and the way
yeah,
things are going in that
yeah.
direction too.
And I think Siddle is great at it.
I like
He
Siddle.
he uses he uses numbers and analytics, but not in some crazy egghead way that he doesn't try to break the game down strictly by numbers. He's still like a guy who you know knows what he's talking about.
I like it. I like your Ricky Romero prediction. I think that's a great fit potential.
Yeah.
I also have Ben Wagner on my list. Obviously, he does the
Yeah.
radio side of things. Um, let's talk Buck Martinez. Is he going to be a level of excellence?
Oh, he could be up there today.
That's
Like,
that's that's what I feel like. This should almost be like at some point this season. We're
yeah,
adding Buck
like if
Martinez
if
to the level of
yeah,
excellence, right?
if this is going to be his final season, like let's put him up there,
Let's give
man.
him a
Let's
send
make
off.
this,
Yeah,
yeah, let's make this like his going away season. Like I said, he's as close to a Mr. Blue Jay as we have. Um,
agreed.
he's been with the organization forever. He's done everything. He is obviously a level of excellence guy. Like it's not even a question. He deserves to be up there as much as Dave Steve and Tony Fernandez.
Yeah. I'm with you. He's a builder of the game. He's done so much for baseball in Canada. Like you said, he's been
Yeah.
he's a Blue Jay for sure.